This is a video to calculate the CRS score for the Canada Express Entry Pool. I think many of you would like to know about the calculation of CRS score. This tool is used to calculate your score for Express Entry Pool. Actually, the CRS is a point-based system that we use to assess and score your profile and rank it in the Express Entry Pool. It is used to assess your skills, education, language ability, work experience, and other factors. So there are many questions on the CRS tool. If you answer the question one by one, at the end of the tool, you can get your score. The first question is, what is your marital status? Okay. There are many options. Now you can pick the options according to your condition. Annully married, common law, divorced or separated, legally separated, married, never married, single, widowed. For example, I will select married. Then second question, is your spouse or common law partner a citizen or permanent resident of Canada? That is, if your spouse is a citizen of Canada, you can click yes. If they are not citizen, then you can click no. Okay. So I will select no. Then, will your spouse or common law partner come with you to Canada? Okay, if your partner also coming along with you, you can click yes. If they did not come along with you and you are going alone, then you can select no. I will select yes. Third question is, how old are you? This is for age. You can select your age. I will select 30 years of age. Fourth question, what is your level of education? See, here you should mention your level of education, and before doing this you need to obtain ECA from the WES. Okay, that is World Education Services. From WES you have to obtain your educational credential assessment for your degree. For example, if you study a bachelor degree, you should obtain the ECA report from WES, and here we should mention the degree which is stated in the WES report. You cannot give any other degree other than the WES report. I will select master's degree or professional degree needed to practice in a licensed profession. Next one, have you earned a Canadian degree, diploma or certificate? This fourth B is answered yes if you studied in Canada. Otherwise, you can select no. Next question, official languages. Canada's official languages are English and French. You need to submit language test results that are less than 2 years old for all programs under Express Entry. Even if English or French is your first language, are your test results less than 2 years old? You can select yes. Which language test did you take for your first official languages? See, there are options: CELPIP, G, IELTS, TEF Canada, TCF Canada. I'll select IELTS. Next, you have to give the scores for the IELTS exam. Speaking, here I will select 7.0. Listening, I'll select 8.0. Listening is the important factor in calculation of CRS score. If you obtain listening 8 and other parameters 7, you will get good CRS score. Then reading, I will select 7. Writing, I will select 7. Then, do you have other language results? If you have any other, that is, if you have French language, you can give the score. Otherwise, you can select no. Sixth question about your work experience. In the last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience in Canada do you have? If you have work experience in Canada, you can give yes. Otherwise, it is no. So I'll select none or less than a year. Next, in the last 10 years, how many total years of foreign skilled work experience do you have? That is the actual work experience you have in your own country. So I will select 3 years or more. You can select according to your experience. Seventh question. Do you have a certificate of qualification from a Canadian province, territory or federal body? If you have any certificate, you can select yes. Otherwise, you select no. Then the column for additional points. 8th question. Do you have a valid job offer supported by a labor market impact assessment? If you have any job offer from Canada, you can give the details. Otherwise, you can select no. 9th question. Do you have a nomination certificate from a province or territory? That is, if you have any nomination, that is invitation from any other province, you can select the yes. Otherwise, you can select no. Next question. Do you or your spouse or common law partner have at least one brother or sister living in Canada who is a citizen or permanent resident? If you have any siblings for your spouse in Canada, you can give yes. Otherwise, it is no. Next question. What is the highest level of education for which your spouse or common law partners has? Earned a Canadian degree, diploma or certificate, or had an educational credential assessment? So if your spouse studying, if your spouse getting degree and that degree is assessed by WES, you can give the report here. So you can select the degree which is stated in the WES report. I will select bachelor's degree. If you get a WES report even for your spouse, then there will be a additional score for you. Next question. In the last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience in Canada does your spouse or common law partner have? So this is Canadian experience. If you don't have, you can give none or less than year. Next question. Did your spouse or common law partner take a language test? If so, which one? So if your spouse also take language test, your score will be boosted up. So I will select IELTS, and it is not necessarily very high score for spouse because it helps to get additional score. So primary applicant should have more score. I will select speaking 6, listening 6, reading 6, and writing 6. So that's all about the questions. Now you can calculate your score. So all express entry candidates get a score out of 1200 based on 4 parts of the comprehensive ranking system formula. The first factor is human capital factors. So you'll get marks for age 95. Since I had given 30 years of age, mark is 95. If the age increases, mark will decrease. If age decreases, mark will increase. Then level of education. Based on your education, you will get score. If you complete a bachelor's degree, your score will be different, and if you complete master degree, score will increase. If you complete PhD, it will be increased further. Then study in Canada. If you have Canadian degree, you will get score. Then official languages, language score. If in language score, if you score high marks in IELTS, this score will be improved. First official language is 116. And the second official language, even if you write second official language, that is French, you will get score. And for Canadian work experience also, you will get score. So subtotal for human capital factors is 337. Then spouse factors. So for your spouse also, you will get score for their level of education, official languages, Canadian work experience. So in this level of education, I get 8 marks because I gave spouse degree is bachelor's degree. It is master's degree, then the score will increase. In first official languages, here score is 12. If you get more score in IELTS, then the score will be improved. So spouse factors is 20. Then skill transferability factors. So here the score official language proficiency is 50 and subtotal is 50. Then foreign work experience. So this score is based on your work experience, official language proficiency and foreign work experience. You get 50. Then the comprehensive ranking system formula is calculated by the addition of human capital, spouse factors, skill transferability. So total score is 457. Apart from this, if you get provincial nomination, you will get 600 points. If you submit job offer, you will get 50 marks. If you study in Canada, you will get score. And siblings in Canada also, you will get score. In French language skills also will give additional points. So these are the calculation factors for CRS. So for the grand total is 457. So this is your overall CRS score. So I think now you will be clear in calculating score. If you like this video, give a like and share to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. There are tons of video available for you to get cleared in Canada immigration. If you have any doubts regarding this calculation or other Canadian immigration, you can comment in the comment box. Thank you.